Coming up. 9 years full-time on YouTube has led me to this moment. The two main characters of my original story, with all original art, finally battling each other. Demon Rush is a passion project, and my dream is to have it become mainstream. I can only do that with your support by liking, sharing, and contributing to the project through Patreon, where you can download all 15 chapters. If you'd like to watch the episode without me speaking over it, you can see it now on the Demon Rush YouTube channel. Thank you, and enjoy the show. Chapter 15, story by me and art by Drawsmile. For our cover page today, we have a very awesome picture of Rush with dark shadows as he is about to fight his best friend. Separated on the day of the demonic invasion, they reconnect, but only after they've been trained by opposing sides of the war between good and evil. Rush, you're alive! Soren is so excited to see Rush because the last time he saw him was on the day of the invasion and everything was getting destroyed by Algolga versus Michael. Rush, with a somber look on his face, is happy to see Soren as well, but he's going through a lot. In the previous chapters, his mother is dying, his father abandoned him, and now he's being pitted in battles to the death in order to hone him into the perfect evil warrior. The day of the invasion, I saw you running towards the chaos. I was worried that you wouldn't make it. I was going to check on Mom, but before Rush can even respond, Soren lets him know that Amelia was killed. And that's just more death and destruction in the life of Rush. I was surrounded by monsters, but this old man saved me. He's been teaching me how to use magic for the last couple of months. I know it sounds crazy. Months? The invasion was 2 days ago. So something weird is going on here with the timeline. How are their timelines mixed up? His name is Oz. He's the leader of an organization called the Holy Knights. I'm training under him now, so I can avenge Amelia and protect my family from whatever's coming. Wait, you have a master too? Rush is surprised that Soren has been training with a master, and Soren sees that Rush has a sword, so he thinks that he's also a Holy Knight. You're also a Holy Knight? That's amazing! Rush sweats a little bit because he doesn't even know what that is. And he says, well, not exactly, as he looks at his katana, which he's already used to slay a demon. He doesn't know anything about Holy Knights. He's been involved in evil this whole time. We'll be a holy duo, slaying demons and saving the world together with our superpowers! Soren jumps up in the air in excitement, thinking that his best friend has become a Holy Knight, but Rush breathes out a sigh and says, Soren, huh? Show me this magic of yours. Well, okay, although I'm not that good at it yet. Now we have the standoff as Soren is going to show Rush what he's been learning with his master Oz. But as we saw from chapter 10, he's still struggling quite a bit to unleash his full power. He breathes out to calm himself, claps his hands together, and begins to churn his Imperium around his body. The first spell Oz is teaching me, Lux Obis, is a barrier spell used as defense. He says it's more important to learn how to protect rather than destroy. And this takes Rush by surprise because he's really trying to protect his mother. Lux Obis! Soren lets out a scream as he rockets his hand into the sky, slamming it down onto the ground as energy swirls around him. Whoa! Rush is pleasantly surprised by this spell. He's never seen anything like it so far. Compared to his attempts in Chapter 10, Soren is obviously progressing quite a bit. It took me forever to learn, but I'm finally getting the hang of it. Learn? You mean you don't have to kill to gain power? Huh? Both of them are utterly confused because Soren gets his power from training and Rush gets his power from killing. That sword of yours, you any good with it? Rush pulls out his katana, pointing it at Soren, hoping that they can get a little duel in. I'm not supposed to start training with it until tomorrow. Oz is worried I'm gonna lose a finger. Rush swirls his sword around. Come on, it's a sword, you just swing the damn thing. Let's practice. This is super dangerous. I do want to test it though. Let's go easy? I mean, if you just got superpowers and your friend just got superpowers, wouldn't you guys want to battle a little bit? Sure, Rush blasts in, going in for an attack without hesitation. Soren unsheathing his sword, preparing to block. At first, they enjoy their little duel with each other, playfully sparring with their new weapons and reminiscing on the good old days. Now that they're warmed up, Rush starts to pick up the pace, and it seems that he's enjoying this a little too much. Rush's swings get stronger, causing Soren's sword to wobble from the deflection. Whoa, slow down! But Rush continues to pick up the pace. Something is coming over him. Just what kind of training has he been through? Soren now sweating as the attacks are getting too fast for him to handle, and Rush is enjoying every second of it. Hey, chill out! This is too much! I said enough! At that moment, a rune on Soren's sword activates, which gives him increased power against demons. The attack sends Rush flying backwards, but he braces himself, and something starts to happen. Soren's sword is activating, the sword of the Knights Templar, used in ancient times to cut down demons. By this point in the story, Rush has already absorbed the Imperium of several demons, and so the strike from this sword starts to bring out that demonic power. chest. Rush's swings now are heavy and powerful, and Soren can barely keep up. Rush's upward sweeping slash knocks Soren's arms upward, leaving himself wide open as Rush prepares a devastating kick. Soren coughs up blood as he takes the full brunt of that force. Rush crosses his arms together, eyes completely white, as evil energy starts to emanate from his body. Soren finally lands and braces himself, only to notice that the air is changing and Rush is going crazy. Inside of Rush's eye, you can see the image of Jarkon, one of the demons that Rush has slain earlier in the series. A demon with the power of Ignis. A massive fire blast which drains your Imperium to zero. With devastating power, Rush uses Ignis for the first time directly at his friend Soren. In that moment, Rush remembers when they were kids and they would spar for fun, and that sometimes Rush gets a little bit out of control, accidentally hurting Soren as they were children. Rush snaps out of it, but it's too late. The blast is incoming. Terrified and not sure he's going to make it, Soren raises his hand, preparing Lux Obis once again. He remembers that moment in his training when his master Oz showed him how to concentrate all of his power into a single point, and then unleash it all. Their two energies impact each other, creating a storm of fire and light. As Soren expands his Imperium to the maximum, creating a massive explosion and sending Rush flying. Rush crippled by the attack. Damn! As Soren drops to his knees, completely tanked of gas, breathing heavily and completely and utterly exhausted. You're not a holy knight, are you? No. Come and meet Oz with me. Whatever's happened to you, we can help. Soren pleads with Rush to get him to come meet his master. I don't have a choice, Soren. Ever since I was born, the deck has been stacked against me. But Soren pleads again. We can figure this out together. That's what friends are for. The wind washes over Rush. Soren Don't contact me. Don't come looking for me. If we meet again, my master Karner will kill you without hesitation. Forget about me and have a good life like you always have. And with that, Rush disappears from Soren's life once again, as now he must face his next trial in hell.